Teach the rebels.
Hey guys, Rogue Nation here with you. Another video today. This one's out of Longwood, Florida. It's the Longwood Police Department. This is just another example of officers that, again, don't know the law that they're trying to enforce. This one, the officer tries to detain the gentleman for a trespassing warning. Luckily, the gentleman knows his rights, and he doesn't allow this to occur. Now, the officer does go a roundabout on that and just takes down the gentleman's license plate as he leaves. But, you know, if you're in Florida, whether you're an auditor or not, you know, this is a case law that you should know. Let's take a look at it real quick so you guys can have it on your screen. Jesuits versus State. It's from the District Court of Appeal of Florida, 4th District. And this basically states that officers are not allowed to detain you or ID you for a trespassing warning here in the state of Florida. This only applies to the state of Florida, this case law, but there should be case law in other states about this, because a trespassing warning is a civil infraction. A trespass is a crime, but a trespass warning is a civil infraction. Okay, so when you read the statute that says that you must, they must have reasonable suspicion that you committed a crime, a trespassing warning doesn't fit into those parameters. Okay, because it's a civil, it's a civil thing. It's not a criminal thing. A trespassing warning. So look it up in your own state, or look to see if you can find some case law in your state to help you. But this here is for the state of Florida. So there's this site right there for you guys here in Florida. You can print it out and make sure you have it with you in case it ever happens to you. That way you've got the evidence right there. They can't deny it. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the video. I think the guy did a really good job. It's only a couple of minutes long, and it's about this gentleman getting, I guess you could say, robbed by a animal facility, a veterinarian, animal facility. They didn't want to give him his credit that he was owed, and so they trespassed him. Isn't it lovely, to just be able to trespass people that you don't want to treat fairly? I love it. Alright guys, let's check out the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Me that basically I would pay $60 to come in just to have a general exam and renew my cat's prescription. I get here today, they run a whole bait and switch operation on me, trying to charge me more money for rabies vaccination, but it was never explained to me over the phone when I talked to the lady on the phone when I scheduled the appointment. That was never told to me. I was just told it was going to be a $60 charge. Okay, I have a $70 credit with them from when I brought my animal in before. They refunded me the money and they gave me a credit. Okay, and she's refusing to give it to me now. She's refusing to give me the credit. She called 911. She made false statements saying that I was being aggressive. All I was doing was raising my voice, which is freedom of speech. I did not threaten her. I did not use any words to insinuate violence or anything of that nature. And she made a false 911 call, okay, which is against the law. I did nothing to give them any reason to fear me. I just said I was told in a firm voice that I was going to pay $60 to renew the prescription. And now she's refusing to write my prescription to refund me my credit. She told me to get out, so I said, okay. But I said, I want to get my credit before I go. And she goes, no, we're going to hold off until the police get here. I said, that has nothing to do. You still owe me the money. So she's refusing now.
Okay. All right. First things first, when you spoke to the person on the phone here, who was that?
I don't know. It was a few days ago. It was earlier this week. Monday.
How many people work here?
I don't know. It was. I have no idea. There were
Let's
two
just say-
witnesses.
Say
This was in an exam room. There was only 2 witnesses, so they're gonna basically lie to make this look like something it wasn't.
well, look, I mean, we could get into all that stuff. Right now, it's my position of being here, my authority. They called me because of a verbal situation.
A verbal what? There was no
Hold on,
threat.
hold on. No one said there was a threat. Our job is to keep the peace. Okay,
It's freedom of speech, my friend.
I understand that.
First
However,
Amendment right.
I understand that. And if you want to go ahead and raise your voice in there, and they don't want you on their property, they can do.
I'm well aware of that. You don't have to explain that to me. I'm well aware of that, sir. I know the laws.
Okay, so
But I do need.
I need to find out the details so I can go over there and I can talk to
But
you.
I do.
And we can
I
see
understand
for
that.
compromise.
But I do need to get my refund. So if you want to escort me back in there,
Well, no, I'm not going to escort you back in there.
If you wanna
find out, I want to find out what's going on. There's always 2 sides to a story. Do you agree?
that's correct. But I
Okay.
did record her
Okay.
calling the
Good.
police.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna. I need to get my refund. I do have a legal right to get that. Okay. So
Absolutely.
So yes, they can trespass me off the property, and I will abide by that. I don't ever want to come back here again, and I will abide by those rules. But before I leave, I want to get my refund. That's it. Okay. And then we'll
But
call it
I
a
can't
day.
force them to give you.
Okay. Well, then it becomes a civil matter at that
It
point.
does.
Okay.
So, and then you can take it up with, their supervisor, and then you escalate it from there.
Okay.
All right. So, let me find out what they want to do.
Mhm.
If this is your vehicle,
What does that matter?
I'm just wondering, is that your vehicle?
Why are you asking me a question like that? Have I committed a
All
crime?
No, you're not. But if they want you trespass, I need to identify you. That's it. If they don't, you can go along your way. Along your way. Do whatever you want to do. Just you cannot come back here.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and file a civil suit against them, and you go ahead and do what you want because I haven't broken any laws.
Hold on a second.
Am I being
Hold on.
detained?
Hold on a second.
Am I being detained?
I'm trying to find out what they want to do.
Am I being detained?
Right now, you are until I find out.
For what crime?
Because I need to issue you your trespassing warning. That's it.
I can leave free. So you're telling me you're holding me against my will, sir? What's your name?
Give me. Hold on a second. All right.
I'm sorry. So you're holding me against my will, sir?
Do they want 85?
I'm just curious. I haven't committed any crime here. I mean, what crime have I committed? Because I raised my voice and want to trespass me?
So you're being trespassed.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll leave. What are you doing? You need my ID identification? I can leave freely. Am I being detained? Sir, like, am I being detained?
Not anymore.
Because you know I know the law. Know the Constitution, my friend. Don't go above your authority. Okay? Tyrant. Have a good day, Tyrant. Have a good day, Tyrant. Wannabe?